Spin the wheel, Izzy. What's your body count?
12.
What's the real number? Maybe like what?
25.
25. That's not bad at all, is it?
No, of course not.
Of course not.
What's a turn on?
When they don't like me.
Turn on is when they don't like you.
Yeah, it just makes me want them more.
All right, yeah. What's like
you know
chasing
what I mean?
kind of thing? So,
Yeah, and
I get
blonde
you.
hair.
Blonde hair.
I like a blondie.
Why don't you ever talk about the men that don't pay child support?
Because it's women like you who spread your legs for guys like that. Why don't you ever talk about the responsibility of women who choose irresponsible males to procreate with and then complain later when they're irresponsible?
No.
The women who have a one-nighter with a bartender or a guy on a motorcycle or a musician, and then you complain later on the guy's a deadbeat. He was a deadbeat to begin with.
Why nobody can ever talk to you because you don't let anybody...
People talk to me all day long. You can't talk to me.
No, I'm trying to talk to you and you're talking over.
Dear, don't tell me how to do a radio show. I've been doing this for 25 years. I don't need your help.
Oh, okay, let me. Can I please just say this? I was married once before, okay?
Mm-hmm.
My husband and I had a child together.
Right.
After I was tired of him beating me for 2 years, I left him.
Really? But why did you tolerate it for 2 years? Can you tell me why you tolerated being beaten for 2 years? I'd like to hear about this.
My answer to that is because I was young and stupid.
Okay, I agree with you.
There you go.
You were stupid. No doubt about it. And now what are you going to complain that he doesn't pay child support? A guy who beat you for 2 years? Imagine that. The guy is irresponsible.
Right.
He beat me for 2 years, and now that deadbeat doesn't pay.
So why is it my
There's
fault
your big concern. Now we see why you're so upset about this. You chose a manifestly irresponsible, violent individual to procreate with. Then you're amazed that the guy doesn't send you child support.
He didn't beat me until
You're still, you know what, dear? You were young and stupid. Now you're old and stupid. I mean, you're still stupid.
Oh, my God. You are
still stupid. You expect a guy who beat you for 2 years now to suddenly become responsible.
I cannot even believe
You're insane.
It is unbelievable.
You can't believe what?
I can't believe that you're still on the radio.
I'm on the radio because I'm right, and I'm on the radio because I've got millions of listeners. That's why.
Yeah, well, you've just lost one.
Dear, you're not the target demographic. I really don't give a rat's ass. I'll bet your husband would agree with me. I'll bet your ex-husband would really agree with me. She hung up.
Who cheats more, boys or girls? Girls. Yeah? Yeah.
Lads, no, always lads, always lads, always lads.
You're the first boy to say that, you know.
Always lads. Lads cheat the more.
Have you cheated before?
Yeah. Of course I have.
You could tell when someone has an iPhone and an Android. Like, you could tell.
So what kind of guy do I look like?
You have an iPhone, yes.
What gives it away?
Your physique.
My physique.
And your nose piercing. And your ear piercing.
Damn. Okay.
The way you dress. Yeah, you could tell. You know, he could tell those get rid of me fitness days and those kind of videos. You're laughing because it's true.
So I look like an iPhone guy.
You look like an iPhone guy.
That's a compliment you're saying.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
I don't care how mad we is. Put your leg on my leg so we can go to sleep.
100% every man wants this, because if you can show affection towards him even when you're feeling a negative emotion, that means you are choosing love, which is real love and lasting love. The kind that won't just be thrown away when things get tough.
Ma'am, your outfit is way too revealing. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm gonna reveal this. You keep talking to me like that. Come on. He's choking now.
Time's up, over, blow.
What?
Snap back to reality, yo.
What?
Get out of here.
Hey, don't talk to my bitch like that.
Can you watch your profanity? There's kids out here.
Shut the up, bro. Yeah, she says that when she got a crush on you.
Y'all want me to backtrack what I said so bad. For those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about, I said little girls who are 16 to 17-year-old who get online and lie as if they're 20-something so that they can have access to men who wouldn't talk to them otherwise. Those little girls know exactly what they're doing. I don't blame most of y'all because your favorite creator took a little, 3-second snippet of me saying, those little girls know what they're doing. And they ran with that. But it's funny, the other day, I told a story about when I was dropping my cousin off at school and this 15-year-old boy who was 6'3" with a beard came out. And I was like, who is this grown man? Nobody had a problem with that because I said a 15-year-old boy looked like a grown man. If he were to go out and hunt for older women, nobody would say oh, he's a victim. So he knows what he's doing. If he's going out to do so and lying about his age, it rubs y'all the wrong way when a man says that a girl knows what she's doing. Why would they be lying about their age if they didn't know what they were doing? Huh? Obviously, once you have a phone conversation or meet one of those little girls in real life, you'd be like, oh, she talked like a 15-year-old, But online specifically, where she told you she's one age and she's another, there's no way to vet that. And y'all want me to walk that back. There's no walking it back. Somebody said that I belong on a watch list. Check your daddy's uncles and cousins, because you check Jonathan, you're going to be real upset. I ain't never had as much as a parking ticket, a speeding ticket. I live a life that I can be proud of.
How old are you?
25.
And you're a mom.
Yes.
At what age you got knocked up at? Holy shit.
Yeah, I have a baby.
At what age you got pregnant?
23.
How did it feel getting pregnant at a young age?
That's not that old. My mom was 14.
What?
So, yeah. So me having a baby like 10 years after her is pretty good.
Oh, so your mom was having fun.
I don't know if she's having fun, but sure.
You know she was having fun.
No.
For real though. And she's still with the man?
No.
Yeah, she was
But
having
they're
fun.
cool. They're cool.
They're cool?
They're chill. Yeah. They're bros.
You still talk to the dad?
Yes. That's my dad.
Is that guy still in the picture who knocked you up?
Yes.
How long y'all been dating?
Like 2 years.
How come he hasn't proposed to you yet?
I don't fucking know. You have to ask him that.
I'll propose to you right now, shit.
Married for 10 years. I got married young. I was 21, barely, like 3 days, 21. Already had a baby. He was 8 weeks old at our wedding. And I remember feeling like my marriage was temporary from the beginning. Like that I wasn't gonna make it. And I didn't know what that feeling was. I just thought it was.
So let me get this straight. She was married for 10 years, strung this man along for 10 years, had children with this man, and knew from the beginning that she didn't want to marry him. Marriage is forever, and it's not temporary, and age is not an excuse in my opinion. But there's more to the story, so continue.
Fighting for me, I was pushing him away. But I never truly accepted happiness. I left the good guy. He looks at and is like, that's a dad. That's a husband. That's how it's supposed to be. He did the dishes. He cleaned the house. He took the kids to school. He worked all day. He made good money. He supported us. I mean, yeah, we had our problems, but he was the good guy. So I'm here to tell you, it's okay to leave the good guy.
And she says something about finding happiness and not being happy, but she doesn't realize is that a man isn't the one that's going to make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. So she should have done a lot of self-work within the relationship, because you can be in a relationship while simultaneously working on yourself. And because she got married at 21, I'm sure she missed out on her hoe phase, and now she's going to be 31 as a single mom out having fun because she missed out on it, as if that's going to be acceptable going into her 40s. And basically, she goes on to say how a guy can be a good guy, but not the right guy. But here's my thought process. Okay, first of all, you knew that from the beginning and you're not upfront, or did you communicate that? You wasted 10 years of this man's life where he could have gone out and found someone who appreciated him. But additionally, now it's 10 years later. If she was 21, she's 31 now. So now she's a single mom at 31. And she's about to go on the dating scene, and she thinks that's going to be better and that there's good guys still left out there. But this is also what I talk about on this page about these women. They ruin the good guys because now this man is going to go get his heart broken and never be the same ever again, all because she knew from the beginning and couldn't be upfront about it. Like, how sick and twisted do you have to be to make a man a placeholder and have children with him? And so many women in the comments right now are like, oh, this is exactly my situation. I've been married for 11 years and he's such a good guy. And, but he's not for me. Y'all need to stop listening to shitty advice on the internet like that and go into therapy and fight for your marriages and fight for the good men that are out there, because I can promise you that the dating scene is not any better. But not only that, this man is about to get all his shit wrecked when she already knew from the beginning that he wasn't the one. In divorce, he's about to lose half, and who knows his visitation. You know how a lot of women can be with the visitation of their children, and as soon as they're pissed, they give the silent treatment. There's so many things that could happen in divorce that, she didn't consider in the first place? Just despicable. Okay, bye.